A report from the Tri-State Veterans Community Alliance shows significant progress being made in reducing veterans homelessness in Hamilton County over the last 2 years, but there's still a need to expand the services network into the 6 counties surrounding Hamilton County, where more than 55% of the area's veterans live. Here with more on this is Dan Knowles of the Tri-State Veterans Community Alliance. And Dan, thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you, John.
It's nice seeing you. We were talking a little briefly about this study. Tell us a little bit about what the study looked at and some of the highlights.
Well, this study was designed to be a 2-year update from the last community report that was done. And what it shows is some significant progress, particularly in the areas of homelessness and unemployment. It still is a lot of work still to be done. But,
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, but there are almost 150,000 veterans within our 16 county area.
Yeah, I was really struck by the numbers, and it represents almost 9% of that county's population.
That's exactly right. And while Hamilton County, where the homeless numbers were reported, represents just over a third of that total population, there's a significant part of the veteran population that are outside of Hamilton County, and we have less data available on those particular areas.
Now, is the information hard to come by? Because, you know, it's hard to really to survey homeless people, and sometimes people are reluctant to share information. Was it hard to get to this information?
Well, generally, getting any data on veterans is very difficult. We work very closely with the VA, who is one of our partners at the TVCA. And they have a homeless outreach effort that does a very in-depth census. So we were able to work through them to get that number, and that's a fairly accurate number, and it shows a 22% decline since 2 years ago. In
spite of the improvements, though, the study also highlights where the needs are.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. And you know, there are significant needs. While unemployment now for veterans is lower than it is for the non-veteran population, there's some pretty strong indicators that the issue of underemployment is becoming more and more prevalent in our community.
What's the one thing that needs to be done to help push these numbers down?
Well, the primary thing, and this is one of the primary reasons that the homeless numbers have gone down, is collaboration between agencies. The Coalition for Homelessness in the Cincinnati area is a tremendous example of what happens when agencies collaborate and work together to address a specific problem. And that's what the TVCA is designed to do, is to encourage that same type of collaboration across the unemployment sectors, across the health and wellness sector, and education as well.
Well, you guys have gotten some success so far. Let's hope that it continues so. And
Absolutely.
Dan, thanks so much for coming in today. It is